Okay, we are now recording the November 29th, 2019 Small Business Accounting Advisors. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello, everyone.
Friday.
Happy Black Friday. I have people from other countries who tell me, no, they're not having Thanksgiving, but we all have Black Friday.
Oh, good.
And Canada didn't used to have Black Friday, and they just picked it up just a few years ago. We've had Cyber Monday for a while.
Oh, good. That's more, I like Cyber Monday better.
Do you have Giving Tuesday? We have Giving Tuesday too.
We do. Oh, I don't know.
What is that?
That's
Well,
you're supposed to give to charity.
Oh, I just do that.
Yeah. You give them the pennies you have left.
Right, small business. It's Small Business Day Tuesday.
We get a Small Business Saturday.
No, Saturday.
That's it, Saturday.
Tomorrow is Small Business Day.
Everybody's got to get their little slice in, right?
And I did all my shopping before Thanksgiving. But I got some really good deals on what Macy's called it their pre-Thanksgiving Black Friday sale.
Yeah, people aren't even.
And I think it ended Tuesday, but I got some really good deals. So
Pretty soon they're going to be post-Halloween Black Month or something.
yeah, I know.
Right.
See, this is the frozen necklace I got, and these move around.
Cute.
And it's
I hope that wasn't meant to be for a gift for somebody.
I have no idea who's getting it yet. It's $100, and I got it for $20.
Don't let your TV see that.
It's a frozen necklace.
Oh,
This is the latest and greatest rage. It's cubic zirconia.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Some lucky little girl's gonna get that. I don't know. But I got it $100 thing for $20 when I bought two $120 pots and pan set for $30 each.
Wow.
Wow.
And that
You're a
was-
shopper.
Well,
What
I
an
just
amazing shopper.
You're a good
what I
shopper.
do, I'm on all these email lists, and I kind of look around my house and think, what do I want? And I realized that my pots and pans were all 30 years old. I got them in 91. And I thought, I'm only 75. I don't have to go with these old pots and pans for another 20 years. I should get new ones.
New ones for the next
So when
50
I'm
years.
done, they'll be nice. Somebody will want to take my pots and pans. So I got got stainless steel. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to yourself.
I know.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So how about QuickBooks Connect Toronto? When is that coming up?
December 9th to the 11th.
And
We fly out next
from
Sunday.
Saturday.
Linda Artisani are going. Both of you are going. Taking.
Yep, we're both going. I think I land at 3:30. He lands at 4:30 or something like that. I only have a 3-hour flight. He's going to trek across the country.
Okay.
And in the time zone thingy. But yeah, so we're going to both get in there at the same time. And, then there's HubDoc,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
HubDoc, PI party, pre-con. And then we might go to Yuck Yucks on Monday.
On Monday, maybe. Now, Intuit actually just announced that they're now also having a Monday night party at,
T-sheets, yeah.
it's a T-sheets and payroll party.
Mm-hmm.
Good combination. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the Steam Whistle, which is right close to the Metro Toronto Convention Center as well. Yeah. Or maybe we go to Yuck Yucks because Yuck Yucks has got they've got a big charity event that's going on. And if you bring in a non-perishable food item, they'll let everybody in for free.
That's cool.
It is cool.
That's awesome.
There's two different shows.
More parties than you know how to attend
Or shake a stick at, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
or take a stick at.
But the content's going to be really good this year. That's what other people were noticing as well. So it's a varied bunch of content that they're showing. So it'll be nice. It's like Dawn and I are doing one on apps. So it's a very basic introductory course for people who are just getting into the ecosystem. And then there's lots of other ones as well, advisory and Zapier.
I love the name of yours.
Thank you. That's Dawn.
I love it.
What is the name?
It's called Vet Your Appetite.
Nice.
I like that.
It's
Nice.
cute.
Now, which Dawn are you working with?
Dawn Leaney Davidson.
Got it.
She's from
All
Canada
right.
as well.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of a comedy show.
She'll love that when she hears this tomorrow.
No, we know that it is that. We always play off each other. It's fun.
Yes, it's fun.
Everybody learns and it's fun and nobody falls asleep.
Yours is the only one I've signed up for so far.
Oh, nice. So we're going to have some swag from the apps and we're going to have some chocolate.
Ooh, I like that combo.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you'll have to tell us how it all went.
Yeah. And Heather Satterley's coming as well. That's all I know for the U.S. is just Matt and Linda and Heather. But
and then Liz?
No,
Liz.
For other stuff.
There's also Lori O'Neill is coming.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if anybody else is coming. Yeah, Lori's coming. I'm trying to think of who else there was. Anybody else coming from down south? I don't know.
Bill English.
Oh,
Bill English. That's right. He's coming.
Oh, good. He's very good.
I don't know if I know him. You'll have to.
I don't think I've ever met him in person. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember.
You probably have. He's from San Diego. I met him originally at QuickBooks Connect. Probably the year maybe Gina went. So yeah, he's on Facebook and he's all over. He has his daughter lives outside San Jose, and he's got a new grandchild there. So.
Well, if anybody's from the U.S. and coming, find us because we want to all march in together. That's the plan.
Oh, kind of like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Kind of like what the
that.
Canadians do.
Yes, like the Canadians do, only we want to do it in reverse. We won't have as big a crowd. Maybe we will. Who knows?
You never know.
Well, we had over 100 attending this year.
Yeah, a lot. I know. I felt like I just saw all you guys. I'm going to see you again. That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah. And then after that, don't you head off to San Jose or Mountain View again, right?
Yep. Week before Christmas. Who doesn't want to go on a trip the week before Christmas?
Wow.
But then they're going to, instead of sending me back, I would have been coming back for one day because I'm going to Rhode Island to see my grandkids. I'm going to have them send me to Rhode Island.
Oh, that's smart.
So I'm skipping the trip back home. And it's smart, but it's, I'm going to be gone like 11 days or something like that.
Wow.
And it'll be cold.
And then, so when are you spending Christmas in Rhode Island?
Christmas in Rhode Island, and I'll be back I fly out the 26th. I won't waste time. Christmas is over. Bye.
Bye.
Well, look, I got my window open. There's no snow out here. So why would I want to hang out in Rhode Island longer than I need to, right?
Is your husband going to Rhode Island as well?
Nope, just me.
That's why you want to hang out more.
I'll be nice and quiet.
She wants to
I got my own little place. It'll be quiet. I miss my kitty. I want to put him in my bag, but that won't work.
Then after that, we have, next week, Monday, we have Cyber Monday. Linda, you were talking about that, Linda Russell?
Yes, Cyber Monday and Scaling New Heights has a special deal. They're in real life Scaling New Heights, which is in St. Louis, June. Oh, I haven't put it on my calendar. Oh yeah, I have it on the calendar. It's Sunday, June 21st until Wednesday, June 24th.
So is
And
that
it's going to be
Father's Day weekend, or that's a little bit later now, isn't it?
I think it may be Father's Day weekend. I'm not sure, but it's in St.
Do
Louis.
it for Father's Day weekend.
Well, America, fathers are not real big in America like mothers are.
What?
What?
I would disagree. Fathers are pretty insignificant.
Well, I think they're very significant. I think that they're almost more significant than mothers, but because of
I don't know if I go there.
I think they're equally important.
There you go. That's it. So Scaling New Heights is a 4-day conference. It includes all the meals, and it's going to be in St. Louis at the St. Louis Convention Center. And especially what I really like about this is that Joe Woodard, who puts it on, listens to those of us who attend his conferences. And he used to put them on either the East Coast or the West Coast. And we kept saying, no, put them on in the middle of the country. Pick a place that people from the East Coast can come and people from the West Coast. And don't pick Disneyland or Disney World or a big fancy place like that. During the conference, we just go back to the room and sleep, and we get up early and we go to all this wonderful educational training you have for us. And he really wanted us to stay at the hotels because he had to pay for a whole bunch of hotel rooms that we didn't use when we went. We got other hotels or Airbnbs and that. So he said it's real important. So he actually has a hotel that the rooms are $159 a night in St.
Nice.
Louis.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
good.
So
So-
why were you connecting that to Cyber Monday?
Because there's a
Taylor's Monday.
special on. There's a special on.
Special. Okay.
Yeah. What is it? $6.99 for the, let me go look at scaling.
Oh, it's the Cyber Monday special.
Cyber
Yeah.
Monday special for scaling new heights.
Yes.
And what's
So
the
if it-
price?
8 something, almost 900, right?
Snapping
I think-
turtles.
It's really
It is.
expensive.
Oh.
And they do give it, if you're there, they give you like a code or something the day of it, but you only have like hours to pick it up. So when we were at the last Scaling New Heights,
Yeah.
remember, I didn't hear about it. I didn't actually get the email or read the email about the sale until it was already passed. So now you can actually get it for that same price on Monday if you want.
Oh, the price that we paid. Oh, you didn't get it. Oh.
I didn't read my
Because
email. I was there. I didn't have time to read email.
Well, I didn't read it either, but I was there and I didn't read it either. But I knew they should be doing that, so I went up to the desk and I asked them.
So it's
And
the
they
same
said,
price then.
"Oh, we sent you an email." I said, "I don't have time to."
Yeah, not when you're there.
Well,
No.
I'm just, Linda, thank you for talking about that because I'm really excited that I'm actually going to be presenting 2 sessions at that.
Yes.
I know.
Oh, nice.
That's
Wow, they're
cool.
already announcing all the sessions?
They are.
Oh, they have. We can sign up for them now.
Oh, wow. Linda,
Yes.
did you apply for any of those? Linda Artisani? Oh, okay.
I did put my name in for something, but they didn't pick me. But I'm also not a Woodard person, so
Yeah, they'll probably, obviously, they would.
everybody that got picked, I think, were all Woodard group people. Like,
Yeah, it's like if Seth
Which
was
makes
gonna do
sense.
something, he would pick the
Yeah.
Seth people.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But they did ask me. They reached out and asked me if I wanted to put something in, so I did.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. And they're always kind of looking. The other thing I really like, and Ernest can speak to this as well, is that it's not just QuickBooks and it's not just accounting. It's kind of future oriented, including accountants, but like where might this whole thing be going?
So, Linda, I think you'll appreciate, Linda, Florida, that did you see my session is on QBO?
I know. I did see that.
Wow.
So
You know, I have to say the first time I ever went to one of the Scaling New Heights was this past year, and I didn't know what to expect. And it's totally different than QuickBooks Connect, but I found it was more of a pro advisors work conference. It was not about parties and stuff like that. It was very low key, but you got a lot of time to spend to talk to the Intuit employees because it wasn't their thing. And it was more about education. That's what I would say about that.
Yeah.
Compared to QuickBooks Connect, I mean, they had some really good sessions, I thought, into this year for the one we just had in San Jose and the ones that last year, yours was great too, though. I took like 3 sessions at QuickBooks Connect Canada, and I enjoyed all of them. They were really good. I think I took Bob Wang's. I took Sherry Lee's.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were really good, the ones I took.
But the difference you have to understand as well is that, you know, the QuickBooks Connect ones are basically glorified sales pitches.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
Right.
But it's
yes
true.
and no, yeah.
but yes, it's the intent is to sell. Whereas Woodard, he's selling something different. He's
Yeah.
selling education. He's selling professional development. He's not selling a product per se.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is probably why, like, the same session that Woodard picked up, they didn't pick up at QuickBooks Connect, right? Because
Sure.
it wasn't aimed at, it was actually competitive to, whatever, I can't remember the name of the solution they bought and integrated with the Advanced. But, why do they want to talk about some other product when, so I think that's a key point, right? It's a big differentiator.
got it.
Right. So I wonder if they're going to have QuickBooks Connect again in San Jose, because they have not announced anything. And
Yeah.
that's really unusual.
They've announced.
Well, they've announced the date, so I'm assuming that means they're going to do it, but they haven't sold tickets or anything, but I'm assuming they're.
Oh, they have announced a date.
Yep.
Did they do that while we were there?
The day after, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you put
for
your
some
name in
reason-
if you're interested, and they'll let you know.
Oh, well, I didn't present, so. Oh, yeah, I did.
No,
put
for
my
any
name in.
the attendee.
Everybody got it, yeah.
Oh, I probably didn't read it.
Probably.
Might have went in spam.
No, I pretty much check my spam. I do the zero inbox stuff, so. Yeah, it
I
helps.
can't do it. I wish I could. I feel so bad.
You
No,
love email?
don't.
Is that what you just said, Tiffany? You love email?
Yeah, in my primary inbox right now, I have 1,091 emails, unread emails. That's
Oh.
just my primary. That's not counting my promotions and my updates.
You should come to Scaling New Heights just to get Joe's training on that whole subject.
You know, I remember people used to give me a really hard time about my email thing and not liking email and having so many emails. But now I keep hearing about all these people have 1,000 unread emails all the time.
That's me all the time.
You know, that you unmuted for.
Dennis, tell us how many unread.
Oh, yes, Dennis, tell us.
One's like about 58,000. Another one's about 70,000.
You beat me.
I just kind of abandoned.
You have to.
I have 3 right now.
Well, I have all these different things I subscribe to.
I'm very OCD about cleaning my email.
No, and that's the thing is I have too many.
I have 0 unread emails.
See that? I knew I liked you, Ernest.
If I want to open and read, then I actually can. So I do the priority email inbox.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I do.
My priority's 0, but I have like over 1,000 unread ones.
My priority is 1,091.
But
I have 0 idea of how many emails I have.
Because you don't read any of them.
he actually
We have
does.
one more now.
It's a fallacy. He actually does read sometimes emails, right, Tiffany? Don't you send him sometimes saying, "Did you read this?"
I do.
I love that.
Yes, she does. She loves to do that to me.
I love it.
I saw that puppy dog.
Oh, he put the camera on. That was for you, Tiffany, not me.
Oh, I thought he was trying to
Yes,
show
hi.
Oh, the
I'm
baby.
sleeping. Speaking of emails and that, I actually just signed up and I've been onboarding to Liscio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
Nice.
and what's really neat is they don't let you get away with not onboarding and not training.
I
I had
know.
an appointment. I signed up. I had
Sorry guys, I gotta run.
the
Sorry,
first
bye.
day, the second day, the third day. They gave me a break because I'm going to Cabo. But yeah, so I'm looking to see, because then all the texts will go there and the emails will go there
Cool.
and the files will be there. And they told me, Matthew Fulton, they told me that it's easy for me to add you on so you can see like the nonprofit Liscio folder, but it doesn't interfere with if you have Liscio, you're using yours, because that was something you always kind of worry about. But I know I've invited Sarah to do my share file, and she didn't have any trouble with her share file and my share file competing, so that was good.
It'll be interesting to, especially because with ShareFile it is a little more difficult when I have my own share file and then trying to link into somebody else's and just getting the URLs and everything else correct. So that's actually, it's going to be interesting. We're onboarding with Liscio right now also. They've been very patient with us.
Good.
So
Good,
we're
yeah.
about halfway through.
Yeah, it turns out Liscio, for me, is quite a bit cheaper than
Yep.
ShareFile. So, and they just charged my ShareFile for 3 months. So I have 3
Oh.
months of overlap of Liscio and ShareFile. So.
And
it
then
should
you're going to
be-
dump share file?
Yes, I am.
What I did, I dumped them, and it was the same price. So, but I work with Sarah Prevost all the time, and she's got Liscio, I have Liscio, and I actually log in she has a client, one of the clients she has on, that we share is on her Lisio. And then I have another one, the Canadian one, that's on my Lisio. And we both collaborate all the time and we don't have any issues.
Good,
For the most
good.
part.
Well, that's really nice to know, so.
Nice. Dennis,
Oh, there's the piano.
I know.
Yeah, just a
Jingle
second.
bells.
Oh, what fun
It's her,
it is to ride.
There we go.
Ready to move on to Christmas. It's actually not that far away.
3 months, 3 weeks.
I'm not going to have time to shop at all. I'm just going to say, here's your check, because I'm only
I love
leaving
you.
Sunday.
Merry Christmas.
I'm leaving Sunday. I come back and then, oh, that's my dog trying to get in. And then I leave Sunday, come back, and then I take off 3 days later to go to California, then to Rhode Island. I was like, forget it. I won't have time. Here's your check. Merry Christmas.
Well, I go to Amazon a lot and I buy Amazon gift cards, and Amazon emails them to the people. And I tell them, you know, thank you for being my friend, and let me know what you get. And it's really kind of fun. My brother-in-law gets garage door openers, things like that.
Okay. I used to do that with Starbucks, and I'm doing it with Amazon now.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So-
I think there's a bigger variety in Amazon than Starbucks.
Right. Well, some people I know love Starbucks, so that's what I give them. But some other people, not so much. So what else? Did we cover all the, Scaling New Heights Online
That's
has
right.
now announced that when their replacement is, where hopefully they're not going to get overwhelmed again. But you know, they're in good company getting overwhelmed.
Well,
because
there's
Facebook was down yesterday. Instagram was down yesterday. A number of places went down today. Best Buy went down for a little while. So
It did, huh?
yeah, I listen. I get this off the radio. I listen to the radio sometimes. So
Wow.
anyway, well, how do you have enough servers? How if you don't know how many people are going to go on at the same time?
But a place like Best Buy, I would not expect to go down. They lost sales big time if they did.
Yeah, but they didn't. I don't think it was for too long. You know. Yeah, but they did. They did lose sales. But they'll get them. I mean, they haven't run. It's not the end of the day yet, so
That's
they're
true.
back up.
That's true. I did want to bring up in QBO, there is a new tab called New.
Yes.
No.
New,
Yes.
new tab called New. It replaces the spinny plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. I want to say it really makes sense. I think they should have done that before at the very beginning. And I'm very, very glad that they make it in your face that it's now been changed. I would have looked and you know, figured it out. My clients, not so much.
No, you got the phone call too. Where's the plus sign?
No. I actually had it come up on one of my clients' books.
Oh, I have it in my client's books, but I had a client call and ask me, why did they move it? Is that the plus sign? I had a bazillion questions I had to answer about. I'm not happy that they moved it. I actually like the new look of it. I think it looks really nice. The new interface. I think it's pretty.
I like it a lot too. New things are different and hard to get into. And I do think it makes a lot more sense and makes it easier to get around, because honestly, who would think to click on a plus icon if you're a regular user not used to getting around?
Right.
You know what I mean? I've had people that are new to QBO get on and say, okay, I'm on.
Where do I go?
I do.
Mhm.
Oh, well, mine has a plus and a word new.
You got both? I have
Yeah.
one or the other. I have clients with the new tab, and I have other clients that have not been rolled out.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
But both of them. Don't show us, Linda. I don't.
no. It's just, mine says plus and new.
Yep.
It's a oval like in the top left, and it says plus and new.
Oh, okay. I was talking about the plus icon in the upper left. That's gone.
Oh, maybe it hasn't. They haven't done it to mine yet, huh?
Okay.
Because I'm in my accountant view right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's in my accountant one. It's in a lot of my clients, but not all of them.
Got it. Okay. So
Some of
I'll
the advanced ones don't have it, which is
Got it.
weird, but some of them do.
right.
I can't figure it out. I also put my name in for the beta. Remember when they had it in QuickBooks Connect? They had, and I got picked for it. So I got to see there he is. Is that Silas? I got picked for it, so it's pretty cool. So I get to have a little
I
metric.
put my name in, but I've never gotten anything back from them. And
I just got it a couple of days ago. So maybe you'll still get it.
That's still
Okay.
a plus down there.
Like 2 days ago, and I got an email, answered it right away, and gave her the list, and she needed all the the number of your account. So I got the business insights page and the bookkeeping, the bookkeeping thing where it's going to tell you if your bookkeeping's wrong. So it's pretty neat. And I didn't get it on all of them. I don't know I'm trying to figure out what they did there too, but it's pretty cool though. It looks pretty neat.
It does. I like the insights too. The insights tab for the pro advisors,
Mm-hmm.
the accountants.
Got it. Yeah.
It's only for the accountants. Yeah, the client can't see that when you log in. Only we can see it, but we can export it.
Right.
Well, what I would do, or what I have done with that is a Zoom, open up the client's, file on my accountant's edition, and then go through it with them.
Yeah, it's a great tool. I've done it with when I give a price to somebody, I'll log in as the accountant, and when I'm giving a price, instead of writing out all the things that are wrong in their file, I take them on a little tour and use Loom and take a little tour of what is wrong, and then give it with the quote and the link to the video so they can see all the areas that's wrong in their file and what's behind the price that I'm giving them to fix it.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
It's really effective.
And
Yeah, because they don't understand the words you're saying otherwise.
No.
Right. Or do they read a 3 or 4 page?
Oh.
Nope.
Well, they go to read it and they're going like, well, what does that mean?
Yep. You just keep it short, take them through the balance sheet, take them through the profit and loss, and just say, this is what's wrong, and this is what I'm going to fix.
Right.
And the one thing that really hooks them in is I'll tell them I'm going to tie your books to their tax return. Most clients have never had that done.
I know.
That's
amazing.
That's true. When they do their own books, accountants do not give them the journal entries at the end of the year.
And then what happens is the tax preparer has a tendency to say to them, how come this is really good? Who does your books? And then they'll call you and they'll refer people to you. I've had that happen.
But if you ask the client for the tax returns, a lot of times I'll ask the accountant, the tax professional, can I have the journal entries, and they never give them to you. And then I feel like I'm a nag. But if you ask for the tax return, you can figure it out yourself, which is great. I think I'll figure it out. I had a client the other day, he's like, how come the depreciation changed? I'm like, well, I got the tax return, saw what they did, and then did the journal entry for it. So that way it's going to tie back. But I don't think a lot of people do that. And I think it's important that your books match your tax return. I think
it is.
I thought that was the only way to do it.
A lot of the tax professionals do their own books on the side, I think.
They
do their own thing and then charge the client all that money, and the client thinks that they're looking at their actual books, but it's not. It's kind of weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a habit, people. It's a tradition. It's what people have gotten into. So
I think a lot of times too, they don't want to, a lot of the ones I've run into, they don't want to use online. So they have their desktop file and they just do it in desktop.
Got it. Yeah. Boy, I love QBox for that. So.
Mm-hmm. But I think they just take it and recreate it in their own little thing. It's weird, but I think that's what they're doing. I have one client that actually, when I ask him for the journal entries at the end of the year, he sends them on a grid sheet and he's written them in pencil. It doesn't fax well, and he faxes it. I forgot to add that piece. I'm like, faxes it. So it doesn't fax well because it doesn't copy well. It's like fax.
Someone actually uses a fax machine still?
Mm-hmm. And he's not even that old. He's like my age. He's not even that old. I'm glad Matthew dropped off, but he's not even that old. He's my age. It's like, why are you faxing?
Right, exactly.
On green grid paper.
Really, why do people still list their fax number in their signature? That's what drives me crazy, because invariably my finger's slightly off and I dial a fax number.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
I have done that too.
I still have people who fax though. It's incredible to me. And in working with the attorneys, a lot of the law firms that work with insurance companies, they want to fax. Financial planner wants a fax.
Yes, too.
No e-docs. I mean, come on, no e-sign.
Primerica life insurance is terrible. I wanted to change my beneficiary, and I got a form. I got that online anyway, but I had to then fill it in, sign it, and I mailed it to them certified mail because my daughter had changed her name and that. So, so this whole thing took like 2 months because I mailed it to them and, got the certified receipt and everything. And now I just got a notice back saying they changed it.
I use fax so infrequently that I don't even sign up for the fax service. I'll take it up the road and yeah.
Yeah.
And I think probably in the last 3 years, I might have done that one time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, one of my client has the Plus New and the other one doesn't. So
Oh, you
yeah,
check.
the old one. So that's good.
So does anybody have anything else they'd like to talk about before we end today?
No, I have something I'd like to talk about after we get off. It's more personal, private, kind of.
We will see you all, same place, same time next week.
Yes, I hope somebody will sign up for Scaling New Heights in St. Louis in June.
Bye-bye.